Hey friends, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. First of all, I hope that the month of January has been a good first month of the year. I hope that it's been kind to you, and I hope that it's been gentle. This channel is for those who are on a spiritual journey and who know they're on a spiritual journey and who are looking for messages and guidance to help them walk their journey in a good way. So if that's you, glad you found me. The month of February, we start off with an eclipse on January 31st. So right as the first month closes, the second month begins, there's an eclipse. And it's a lunar eclipse. And then on the 15th of February, there's another eclipse. So now is a time when portals are open, downloads are happening, and I asked my guides for a message for the month, and what I got was this image of this runner who is kind of in victory mode, crossing the finish line in triumph, right? So that was the energy of just being like, oh, I made it. And I think for the month of February, that's what my guides want you to think about, is think about, what does it feel like to be in your victory? How does it feel in your body to be victorious? What is it that you're wanting victory for? What's that dream that, if it was fulfilled, you would just have this amazing, beautiful, I've made it, I've arrived, I've done it sort of victory within yourself. So victory, keep that vision in mind for the month of February. That's a message for all the signs. For those of you who are having a difficult time getting to that place where you can see yourself in victory, now would be a good time to reach out for a personal reading, because the eclipse cycles are coming, so I want you all to be in that space of having your personal victories, overcoming your adversities, overcoming whatever blocks you have. So if if the block is a block of imagination where you can't see yourself in victory or in victorious mode, now is the time to reach out, whether it's to me or to any of the other helpers that are in your life, therapists, friends who are supportive, and healers. There's so many of us out there that are holding the light, and that are holding intention to be the light and to be the message bearers for others. We may not be perfect in our own lives, but right when inspiration hits and that person comes in contact with us, we have that transmission to give. So now is a good time to reach out for those who are holding the light, and all my information is below. If this reading speaks to you and you want more information for yourself, please do reach out. Okay? Namaste. Enjoy your readings. Have a good... Hey Virgos, how are you? Welcome to your February 2018 Love and Spirituality reading. As I mentioned in the intro, the theme for the month is the theme of victory. Okay, being victorious in something and just going, wow, I did it, I made it through. And I just want to say to you guys that I will be reading your cards with this overarching theme in mind. So yeah, just mentioning that at the outset. Okay, I'll say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my dear Virgo's intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. I would like Virgos to have love in their lives, to be in loving relationships, to have work that is fulfilling, and to always be guided towards their highest path and their highest destiny. Please show us the messages and energies for Virgo for the month of February 2018. Virgo, February 2018. Virgo, February 2018. Love and spirituality messages for Virgo for the month of February 2018. That last one. Great, let me just tune into your cards and see what kind of spread they want me to do. Okay, 4-card spread. Let's see, first card up, Page of Swords. Next card up, 6 of Pentacles. The next card up is the 4 of Wands. And the last card up is the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, interesting reading. Bottom of the deck for you is the Empress. And I don't know why, but that's going to be important. Let me just tune into the story that wants to be told here. Okay, they're just telling me to start reading and that they will give the messages as they come. So, Page of Swords, upright. This is a hasty energy, youthful, strong-minded, strong-willed, and he's got his sword of truth, of clarity, of this is what I want behind him, and he's about to charge forward and to cut down anything that's in his way, right? And he's very self-righteous, you know, he belongs to a strong clan, a strong there's the emblem of his clan, and he's fighting for his values. So I'm getting that there is an energy around you that is like this. It might be you yourself, Virgo, who's like this, you know, fighting for your values, fighting for what's right. There's just a precaution. He is the page, he's not the king or the queen. And so just knowing that it's okay to be the Page of Swords and know that you're not quite in the king or queen realm yet. So there is a slight sense of, I want to say immaturity with this card, but it's okay because you have to grow through the immaturity to become the queen or the king, right? So it's okay to be where you are, just be aware of where you are, is what I'm hearing regarding this thing where, you know, it might be a work situation where you're like, I need to bring down my sword of truth in this work situation, and it might be very much a righteous truth for you, and that's your truth. And know that this is, the page is a young and inspired, but sometimes doesn't look at everything holistically kind of energy, right? So yeah, just being mindful of that. It's feeling like this is either you or someone else coming into your environment. It could be a coworker, a friend, a relative, but almost like really black and white thinking is what I'm picking up with this card, right? So being mindful of that. And then we go into the 6 of Pentacles energy. And okay, they want me to backtrack. So the Empress in reverse being the overall energy for the month means that you are the Empress. You are the queen with the stars around her head, ruling your realm in a balanced, graceful, nurturing, warm way, but you're feeling like not on top of your game, like you're feeling a little bit dethroned within you. Not that you're dethroned truly, but you're feeling like I'm not quite that Empress archetype right now. You are Virgo, right? You are the Earth Mama of the zodiac, along with Taurus and Capricorn, but you're not feeling it right now. And I think it might have to do with this energy coming through that might be critical, cutting you down, if this isn't you, that is. Or this might be you, your mind energy cutting you down. And so underneath the Empress is the Seven of Wands, and it's in reverse. So you're feeling tired of having to battle all these people. And that's what's causing your Empress card to sort of not be in her full victorious Empress self, but diminished a bit, dimmed a little. The light is dimmed a little. So again, beware of this Page of Swords energy. And it's okay to know that this is happening. Just having clarity around it is good. Okay, so the next card is the Six of Pentacles. And this is a really beautiful card of generous giving and receiving. You see the two children being given to by their benefactor. I'm not sure if it's the father or if it's, a landowner, and in any case, they are the recipients of a generous benefactor. And it feels like you are going to be a recipient of a generous benefactor in this month. It could be just a symbol for the universe being a benefactor to you, giving you gifts and blessings along the way as you walk your month. Or it might mean a specific person coming in and, giving you a gift of some kind, a gift that you need. And the children are happily receiving. So he's happily giving, they're happily receiving. So it's a balanced give and take. And he's the one who has the resources, right? So he's like, here, I have the resources to give you. I'm giving them to you. And they're happily receiving it because they're children and they can't get those resources as children on their own in the work world, right? So I'm liking this card because it's not in reverse. Usually when I pull the card in reverse, it means there's an imbalance somewhere. Someone's giving too much, someone's receiving too little. But here it's a beautiful balance. So there's like this sense that you'll be gifted with what you need materially, and you'll also be gifted with what you need emotionally. This is the Four of Wands celebration card. Some of you might be attending celebrations, weddings, bar mitzvahs, all kinds of celebrations. You might be going on a vacation. You might be putting your stake in the ground and coming into partnership with someone. This is also the card of partnerships and teamwork, teams coming together for the higher good, right? So trust in that. Despite this sharp energy in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month looks really beautiful for you guys. Lots of gifts, lots of celebrations, joy. This is a very joyful card. Yeah. And there's a lot of giving and generosity in this card. They're being generous with their expression and their openness and their celebration. And he's being generous with his material support of these children. So you're gonna, I think, in the middle of the month feel materially supported, emotionally supported. And then at the end of the month, you've got the Two of Wands in reverse. Let me just take a look at this card. The Two of Wands upright is considering two options, two possibilities. He's got his resources at hand, and he's looking for which way to go to find the third wand, right? And in reverse, instead of being in this choice-making mode, in reverse, the choice has been made. So at the end of the month, a choice will be made by you. And it has to do with this clarity that you've received about this Page of Swords, this Six of Pentacles, and this Four of Wands. The information that you received this month from these three elements, air, earth, and fire, will help you make a decision that's important to you at the end of the month. And actually, that is your angel card, is the card of clarity. Okay, being clear, seeing clearly who this Page of Swords energy is. Is it you? Is it someone else? Seeing clearly what they're trying to do. Seeing clearly who supports you, who's in your realm, who supports your realm, who has your back. Seeing clearly what brings you joy, what brings you pleasure, what brings you satisfaction and emotional upliftment, and then making a choice. Okay, knowing all these things, which way do I go? Which way do I go? All right. Now, the last piece of fun we're going to do is I'm going to pull a card from the Sacred Rebels Guide Oracle deck. And these are cards that are not new to me. I've used them before, but I've never used them on this in this forum. So let's see what we can give you, dear Virgo, from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. Please show us an oracle for Virgo as they walk through the month of February 2018. Please show us. Help us with a guiding message for Virgo. Wow, okay. This card has been coming for a number of signs. I believe it came for Taurus. It also came for Leo, the sign right I did before you, and now it's coming for you. And you saw me, I was shuffling the cards, and I've shuffled the cards after every reading. So come to life. I'm going to hold it up close. I'm excited because this is a prominent message for everyone. So you see this woman, she's got a bird on her shoulder, a monkey sitting at her knee, and she's got a paintbrush. And she's dipped the paintbrush in the monkey's paint pot, and she's painting herself to life. She's got butterflies, a little snake wrapped around her arm, slithering up her arm. Okay. Come to life. Let's see what it says. To me, this card is about, before I go into what it means in the book, to me this card is about letting go of the mundane and painting yourself back into creative life, creative existence. Putting some color back into the story. Okay, she's without that paint pot, she's just a black and white figure, pretty stale. And so she's taking it upon herself to bring herself to life. Let's see. 43. Come to life. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say, and at times it can seem very convincing, but it's not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony of habitual reactions. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep, creative, sensual, and energetic awakening happening for you. Beneath the mundane, it is so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how you deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring you joy, but it could also equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, and act ritual, Sing or dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraint, and that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. You may want to analyze or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are getting in touch with feeling. Learning how to access your feelings allows you to learn how to access your intuition, creative inspiration, and genuine internal guidance. These aspects flow from the same place and are often couched within your feelings in the form of emotions, as well as physical sensations. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal, do your dances, paint your pictures, create your creations. Be kind to your body, listen to it, and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know there will always be ecstasy and bliss as a process of healing and awakening continues. The message of this oracle is, be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are too awake for that now. There is another adventure awaiting you. You can trust in it. Embrace it, and it will embrace you. All right. So for my hardworking Virgos out there, hardworking, very principled, it's time to bring to life a little bit. You're supported, you're held, and you might have some thought forms that tell you you're not worthy or that you shouldn't be doing this. But look at the gifts of the universe saying, yes, you can do this. Do it. And here you go. Celebrating life, celebrating self, celebrating sensuality, and making the ultimate choice to make that part of your life, because it's important. You can't live a full, beautiful life without it. So be in joy, be in exploration. Make coming to life your intention for the month, and you will be victorious, I'm sure, because once Virgos put their minds to something and their hearts to something, can't help but manifest. Okay, Virgos, take care, much love. Have a beautiful February. I'll see you in March. Namaste.